Hello and welcome to the Federal. I am Aprameya C. FIH Men's Hockey World Cup 2023 is currently underway in Odisha. India began its campaign with a 2-0 win over Spain and shared points with England after a goalless draw in the second outing. Tonight, India faces World Cup debutant Wales in its final Pool D game. This clash is very crucial for India as it needs to win big to qualify directly for the quarterfinals. However, India's progress also depends on England's result against Spain later today. In the opening two games rather, India was awarded 9 penalty corners and managed to convert only one. This is a major concern for the team as it seeks to end a 48-year wait for the World Cup trophy. To discuss this issue and India's chances in the 16-team tournament, we are joined by Hockey Olympian, Asian Games gold medalist and Arjuna awardee, Mr. AB Subbaiah. Thanks, Mr. Subbaiah, for talking to the Federal.
Thank you, Mr. Roman.
Let us start off, Mr. Subbaiah. You were there in Odisha and you must have seen both the games, India's games against Spain and England. And what are your thoughts like about penalty corner conversions? 9 penalty corners they were awarded in both games. In the sense, for 5 in the first game and 4 in the second, and they managed to convert only one. That was against Spain. So your thoughts on this issue, Mr. Subbaiah?
Yeah, actually, penalty corner was our new answer for our good performance last, if you see, last 10 and odd years. Actually, Indian drag flickers are converting the penalty corners at the right moment. So that's why we could be able to play. And in the Olympics also, we got a lot of goals in the penalty corners. Surprisingly, this World Cup, I'm also surprised that we couldn't convert only one in the 9 penalty corner. It is a very bad ratio. I think because they know the importance of penalty corner goals, the opponents, because they are running straight onto the track flicks of Harmanpreet Singh, and they're not giving any chance for him to look for an angle. So both the matches, if you see the first charges, they're taken most of the thing. It's never reached the goalkeeper. So it is in both the side. So India also didn't allow anything to reach our Krishan Patak or Srijesh, and it is as though it is the penalty corners saved by the first charges. So it is surprising in the whole World Cup there is a very less conversion of penalty corner this time because most of the teams are practiced very well. They're running out and they're not allowing them to score.
Okay, so you mean to say this not only issue with India, it's for other teams as well in this World Cup.
Yes, actually, I've seen many matches now. Till now, what have happened? What they do is that they'll completely block left of the goalkeeper. There is 2 or 3 people coming on that area. They won't allow any space for them to look for a goal from the left side. On the right side, the goalkeeper was asked to take a right completely. Certain matches, the right goalkeepers considered, but other team goalkeepers. That will be definitely one of the other situation that they match against Belgium and Germany. Both the goals were gone on the right. So because they know that completely left is packed. So this is the tactics what they use. So I think as the team progresses, or I think they'll come out with some other variation like to beat this kind of running out. Otherwise, it is just a suicidal running straight into the drag flicker. And they wanted to save each and every goal for their team. That is the only aim. They get injured, but they run straight to the whatever the angle they push.
So, what do you see? Like, what will be the solution? Like, as you mentioned earlier, that this was the India. This is India's strength, converting penalty corner. If they
Yes.
can't, will that hinder India's chances going deep into the tournament?
Yeah, if we are not doing a variation or getting the penalty corner goals, I think we'll be lagging behind. So I can definitely take an example of our teams of 80s, 90s, and 2010s, where till there we could not clear Germany, Holland, Australia in the major tournaments. That is only due to we never used to get a much help from the penalty corner goals. Like, though we used to earn around 12, 13 penalty corners in a match, we used to have a good forward line to earn the penalty corners. So conversion was in a very bad shape. That's why we could not. We always agree till now. All the legendary players of our time, everybody agrees now. If we had any chances of converting the penalty corner like the presently Harmanpreet is doing, earlier to that Rupinder is doing, or Raghunath was doing, or Sandeep was doing, if you would have got a goal that time, we would have been podium finishing most of the international grade 1 tournaments like a World Cup, Olympics. Definitely would have won one of those things, because that time we used to earn a lot of penalty corners in a tournament. We used to get around 25 to 35 penalty corners, but the conversion rate is to be 4, maximum 4 or 5. So that is the one which were lagging behind. And the European teams, like they had a Bowland, even Pakistan had a Soil Abbas. So all these teams who had a drag flickers, who got a goal from the penalty corners, they've been the podium finishers in our time. So, but how we as the Indians, after Sandeep Singh, who's come after 2010, started converting a lot, and our team started winning. We used to score field goals also, but supporting with that is the penalty corners. So whatever, see, when team gets all kind of support from the penalty corners as well as field goal, your team will have a lot of advantage. You will become one of the strong contenders for any medal. So this was, as you said, if we don't convert now in this today's match, it will be too difficult to score so many field goals, because nobody gives you free chance to score. But penalty corner is the one thing, set piece, you can definitely score. There are only 5 defenders are there. They should do. If they're again coming rushing straight on the drag flickers, they should find an alternative of going for indirect penalty corners. I think hope the coach is already might have worked out, because he can't take any chance in today's match.
And I was about to ask about the coaching. You have been a former coach as well. What do you suggest Graham Reed to do more conversions from penalty corners? Any suggestions for Mr. Reed?
No, he also might have taken aback, because all pro leagues and recent tournaments, everything Herman was converting, and used to get a lot of penalty corners goal. Sometime when he's not in the field, Amit Rohit Das used to convert. So these are all advantage we had, but suddenly these two, our goals are dried in the penalty corners. That's what we are also feeling sad, that so many penalty corners, no goals. So I think we should get a penalty corner goals if you want to further move up, like quarterfinals, semifinals. We need ably supported by the penalty corner goals.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Subbaiah, one last question. What do you think India can do, like going deep into the tournament? Will they end the 48-year wait? Last time we won only one World Cup in 1975. Will this time do we see India winning the trophy on Jan 29th? Your thoughts?
Yeah, Pramaya, I can say, I tell you that Indian team, I don't at present look them to win the World Cup. But for them to, it is a good thing. Today's game is very important, because they can go to quarterfinals without any further stress, or like, otherwise they'll come into the lot of pressure. Because if you don't win today, or you don't finish top in the pool, that is
Oh, yeah.
where you'll come under pressure, because you have to play one knockout match before entering to the quarterfinals. So that is a really worrying factor. But if they top the pool, then match by match, India also have an equal chance. I'm telling you, the top 4 teams, I can say 5 teams: Germany, Holland, Australia, Belgium, India. These 5 teams, anybody can win this World Cup, because they have a complete total armory in their team. Only thing, like as you said, penalty corners we should convert. Otherwise, we have a very good defenders of penalty corners. Amit Rohidas is really running well. Even when he's in his absence, Manpreet also, he didn't allow any ball. Our goalkeepers are not touched in any ball in the penalty corner balls in the against England, because these people only they got continuously 4 or 5 penalty corners, but everything is taken out by the Manpreet. So it is a good running out. We are also doing the same tactics, but I wanted them to top the pool first. Then they have a one more easily. They can go step by step. Then we have a chance of winning the World Cup. Definitely, it. We all pray that our team wins the World Cup this year.
Thanks a lot for your thoughts, Mr. Subbaiah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Appa.